So here we are. Okay. This is exactly what the fuck I'm talking about. It's 6:44, and the guy over here, and I forget the unit number, he has access to the fucking gate. He's in here just about every goddamn day before 7 o'clock. Not only that, he's delivering mail back and forth to the office. He doesn't even work here. He's not an employee. He has some kind of a he just sells stuff here out of his storage. That's all he does. That's all the guy does. And they give him access to the gate. So yesterday what happened is that all my stuff was out in the hallway, and the rule is, because I asked him a couple months ago, is when you have your stuff out in the hallway and someone comes down, they're not supposed to ask you to move. They're supposed to just go around. There's like 3 different hallways. You can just go around and go to your storage. I've had to do it myself multiple times. So yesterday, had all my stuff out, and I heard someone coming down the aisle. They stopped, and then they kept going. So I already knew they made the decision to say, fuck this. And they didn't say nothing. They just walked right by me. They stopped their little cart, and they walked right by me. And then the manager came by. She just happened to be up there cutting locks or something. She goes, can you be a good neighbor and move your stuff? I said, no, I'm not moving my stuff. They can go around like I did and like anyone else did. I said, I called you guys a couple months ago on this issue, and we're not supposed to confront anybody, because people were asking me to move my stuff, and I had to move it all back into storage, to try to be a nice guy. So I told her, I said, no, I'm not going to move my stuff. I'm not going to move my stuff at all. I said, it would be a good neighbor if they didn't ask me to move my stuff. So she goes, really? I said, well, you can move it if you want. She goes, I can't touch your stuff. So I said, what happened after that? Oh, then I said, well, then I'm not going to move it. I said, they can go around. I said, I told her, I called the office and talked to quite a few people in the office that work there. And they told me you're not supposed to confront anybody, that you're supposed to just go around. She goes, so you're not going to be a good neighbor. So then the people, they didn't have a problem at all. They didn't ask me to move. They didn't say nothing. So then she starts speaking Spanish to the people that didn't have a problem with me not moving all my stuff back into storage. Plus I had a cart in the aisle. She started speaking Spanish to them, and I caught a couple things that she said. She says, if you won't move, I'll get rid of them, basically in Spanish. So what she did is she goes, okay, well, if you're not going to move, I'm going to write down your unit number. So she looked up my unit number. She wrote it down. And I've never had a problem with her before. We've talked quite a few times. She wrote down my unit number. And then she goes, we're going to look at your contract and see when it's up, if you don't want to be a good neighbor. And I said, really? I said, I'm going to move this month. I said, I'll be out this month. And I said, you're out of line. I said, not only is it coming out of your mouth that I'm in the wrong here. I said, your own people said that I'm in the right. So here we are, preferential treatment. This is 4350 Pacific Highway. It's Pacific Highway Storage. We're at 4350 Pacific Highway Storage. So I started moving my shit yesterday. I made about 4 trips yesterday. I'm going to finish up today, but I'm not going to put up with that from anybody. She clearly has a problem. She's clearly a Democrat. Clearly. Because we didn't have a problem until all this shit started with these shootings and all this crap going on TV, and now all of a sudden she came at me with a fucking attitude. You know what? Fuck this place. And look, you can even see the preferential treatment. I'm sure you saw the motherfucker walking in and out. It's not an isolated incident either. He walks in and out all the time. He has access to the gate. He has access to the dumpster. He has access to the office. He walks in and out of the office. So I don't know if he's an employee here, but that's inappropriate. And the way that I was treated yesterday is bullshit. I didn't need to tell her, but I hurt my back pretty fucking bad this weekend, and I don't have time to move my shit in and out so someone can walk by when they can simply walk around. I think being a good neighbor would be saying, well, that's okay. You don't need to move all your stuff. I can go around because I'm not a fucking idiot. So the person didn't even complain. She just was walking by to start fucking shit. And I'm tired of this left bullshit. This is how white guys are treated in California. It really is. And especially now that where things are all fucked up now, I believe this is a race thing. Because she doesn't think I speak Spanish, really? I live in California, dumb bitch. So yeah, she goes, well, if he won't move, I'll get rid of him, or I'll get rid of the problem, or he's a problem, I'll get rid of him if he won't move. It's a problem, or there's something about a problem and getting rid of me. So either it was a problem, she was asking them if I was a problem, but I did for sure know that she said that that she's gonna get me to move. That's fine. I was planning on moving next month anyway. You know what? San Diego's hot. I sleep in my vehicle 3 days a week. And this whole area is a pile of shit. This Midway district, as soon as you pull out the back over here, you got all kinds of people living in their fucking cars. You got homeless people coming in and out of here, walking through the gate, just walking through the gate. Yeah, the building looks really nice. It's very well, there's no trash cans here, but this bullshit right here, where you're gonna let people come in early and walk around and carry mail and throw trash out and shit, that's not acceptable. That's it for now. It's bullshit.